Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. But before ulale or before you sleep, please watch this video till the end. Click on the notification bell, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Guys, I depend on you like on everything. Guys, please come through for me. Let this channel grow because you've been such a blessing of late, and I really appreciate that. And I'd rather give you, like Lynn Ngugi always says, give your people flowers before they die. Don't give them flowers when they're dead, right? Right? So guys, I feel like I should tell you this story, not because it's a bad thing. I just feel like I'm now comfortable to talk about it. It's not something that is shameful or anything. Si ati naibika kuisema ama na feel vibaya or anything. It's not that I feel good anyway, but not to feel vibaya that, sometimes when something happens to you, you wonder why it is happening to you, but then you ask yourself, who did you want it to happen to? Like, ulikuwa kifanyikia nani? Unajua, like, God gives you challenges that he knows you can handle, and I know that God has given me this challenge because I can handle it. So guys, I gave birth to my son on 17th of October of 2019, and he was a bouncing baby boy, looking good and everything. So I really didn't see anything fishy or anything out of place. And he was okay. He started walking at 10 months and blah blah blah. He was a fast kid, a fast yani haraka, not a fast like mtoto wa kwanza, because I have many kids, even hata wale sijazaa ni wangu tu. So that time when it reached around 1 year, not really 1 year, around 2 years, my husband now was very concerned because hapo ameanza kuongea, and he's like, kwani aongei? And for me, I felt like, because I've never had a son before, maybe they take time, you know. Even if it's not about sons, every child has their own, their own pace in going through their milestones. So I really felt like nisiharakishe mtoto, labda time yake ya kuongea ijafika. So when he clicked 2.5 years, my husband, okay, even if my husband was so concerned about it, it dawned on me that actually something might be wrong somewhere. So what happened? A relative of ours advised us to take him to school so that he can mingle with others and everything. So we took him. No, before we took him to a diagnosis. Yeah, at Gertrude Hospital. And I don't know, guys. I don't know, for some reason wakati napanda hiyo stairs kuingia Gertrude, hii Gertrude iko hapa Mombasa Road. I really, something just cringed my heart. A feeling that I had not felt before, ever since this story ya mtoi tuanze kuulizana kwani what up. And something, I just found myself telling myself, let nothing wrong be happening to my child. I don't know why I said that, yet I have never had a reason to feel concerned, Then all of a sudden, I have a million% of concerns that I don't know where they're about. Call it the sixth sense, call it conscience, I don't know what to call it, but that's what happened. So we go to the room, we get through, we start talking to the doctor and everything, and he's like, from the way you are saying it, I guess it is this and this and this. And it really, the word autism is really, it's not that I have never had it. I have, and I've read a lot about it, but not as much as I have read right now. But I had an idea. But I came to find out that ile idea nilikuwa nayo ya autism is not actually what is on the ground. I had a very, very severe idea of autism than what I have right now. So we were told to go to the main headquarters, or I don't know, the main hospital in what's the name, Muthaiga, yeah, to go and get a clear diagnosis so that we can know what to do about it. So I was given an appointment. Apparently, you don't just go. I went, we I sat there, waited for the doctor and everything, and he was given a diagnosis. He officially had autism, and he had level two. Level two is not that, it's not that acute, neither is it that good, you know. Ah, so now, it I don't know, for some reason, the first time I was told that he had autism, I came back, researched, and I had made myself a conclusion that my child was autistic. My husband had not. I don't know why. I don't know if it is because of the knowledge I had about autism, courtesy of what I've been reading, or is it because he was in denial? I really don't know why. But even if he was in denial, I understand who wants his child to be in a situation, you understand, or a condition. So after hizo discoveries, I found out that most of the things that my son was doing was actually what an autistic kid would do, which included, like, he would block his ears, maybe if you shout. Sometimes he will block even when there's no sound around. So there's something happening within him that is making noise for him. I don't understand, or I didn't understand. He will tiptoe. He would, like, like, you see my hair, he will come and do this, and he's pressing on my hair so painfully, but to him, I don't know how much, like, I don't know what kind of satisfaction it gave him. Then he would run in circles, not circles, but in a definite, utasemaje, yani ukichora venye anakimbia, you can actually come up with a shape, because it's just, and he will twirl, going round, like not round, but like kind of spinning. Then if you buy him a car, boys are, you can't buy boys a doll, you can buy them cars and everything. Ataendesha gari, ataigeuza anze kuspin the wheel. So there was a lot of things that I was reading, and I was like, wow, this is literally my child. Like, my child is autistic. Like, for real, I'm not coming here for you to tell me what if my child is autistic. I came here to be told what to do. So he had all those. I remember my brother came one day to visit me, and when he came to visit me, he was like, "Mbona na tiptoe?" And I was like, "He's just playing." No, honey, he wasn't playing. That was who he is, and I didn't really know. And I just feel like hospitals should be very, 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 should be very alert. I don't know the name to give it. So, guys, we went for the diagnosis in the main hospital in Mudaiga, and we were given the diagnosis. Now we were told to start therapy, and therapy is so cheap. I started my therapy at Gertrude, and I felt it was not helping him, not because hawafanyi kazi, but because it is once a week. And I feel like, hata mi mtu mzima nifundishe maths leo, utanifunza next week tena, the same day tena, like, and there's another person who's going to be taught the same maths every day. There's no way we will have the same results. So we came to find out another hospital which does it every day, although it's very expensive. It is very far, so transport is also a consideration. There's a lot to consider. Yeah. It's expensive, it is far, mtu yeye anafaa kuamka asubuhi and everything. But before we went to schools, okay, when he was going to get ready, he was also going to school, and I felt like we were just pressuring his mind, because he's seated with kids with no condition, ama hawana any challenges. So chances are the teacher will just neglect him, not because he wants, but because the child himself ayuko social. No, because an autistic child tends to be in solitude. Lana anapendanga kujikalisha, apendi kukaa na watu, understand. So this school, we decided to stop it, or to halt it the time we halted from Gertrude. So we entirely invested on taking him to Mali Therapy Center in Karen, and those guys are doing a magical job. He's been going through speech therapy, he's been going through uh, special education, and occupational therapy. They also teach him potty, which he hasn't started yet. And so far, so good, guys. I just feel like, we should understand that it's really it's a gruesome job, you know. It's a job that unajitolea, because it's not easy. It is not easy, especially if you're a woman and a man doesn't understand. Because for me, my husband alikuja kukam nitasemaje, ku ani assist later. Not that hakuwa anani assist, but it's like he didn't really know what it meant. He didn't really know that my effort alone will not make a difference. No, no. So I think somebody spoke to him. I don't know, but I just feel somebody did, because he just changed, and he started assisting. He started to understand what autism is. He started researching. He started doing everything. We were told what to feed him, because he used to be kind of hyper. Not really, kuna ile hyper. My people, you have not seen an hyper child. So we stopped giving him dairy. We stopped giving him bread, which is foods with yeast. We stopped giving him some like nyanya mob. Siwezi pia danganya hapa simpe nyanya, although afai kula nyanya. So if I'm cooking, I put at least half a nyanya for the food to have flavor, man. So like, huwezi tu mpikia food la jela, you understand? We avoid sugar. So if I cook porridge, I put honey. Afai kukunywa chai, mkate, mandazi. Yani just giving him what is supposed to be to eat: a lot of rice, a lot of grains, akina ndengu, a lot of greens, akina cabbage. Not green, cabbage chicken green. Cabbage is just a vegetable, right? So far so good. He's been doing great. He's been having a lot of improvement here and there. It doesn't block his ears anymore. It's close to zero once in a while, but you can see it maybe once a week or maybe once in 2 weeks, and I really appreciate that. He's eating now, eating what he's supposed to be what he's supposed to be eating, and at least he sleeps. Guys, wacha niwaambie, my child used to eat, not to take something at night. He cannot sleep till morning, but he sleeps overnight, unless once in a while he becomes grumpy, but not as he used to be, that's for sure. And I've noticed that a lot comes with the diet. If you're going to watch your diet, then a lot is going to change for you. And he used to use bottle. Unaona ile mnyonyo wa watoto? He used to take it. Hiyo ndio alikuwa anakunywa nayo na mala. Anatumia kunywa mala. Mtoto wangu alikuwa anakunywa mala kama maji. Adina was destroying my child So guys, I think now you understand why I loved talking about autism. And I've really got to learn a lot, and I've really got to learn that. Did you guys know even Messi had autism? Like, do you guys know that Messi is autistic? Like, there's so many people prominent, like people in the society who actually have autism. Autism is not something you wake up one day and say Meisha. It is a gradual process, and I am glad that I am running this race with my son, and he's going to be fine, because I have seen a lot of changes in him. And guys, pray for my son. And if there's a woman out there, or a parent, or any parent out there who has a child with such an issue, niambie about a comment section. Maybe there's something you are doing better that I need to know. We are learning, and maybe there's something I'm doing better that you're not doing better. I will teach you also, because this is a learning process. This is the place where we learn, we unlearn, and then we relearn, right? So that is the video I had for you guys today, and I just feel like nimeitoa kwa chest yangu. I'm not saying I wasn't hiding. I just felt like it wasn't yet time to talk about it, because it's not a disease, it's a condition. And this condition, it's ndasemaje, you don't you have to really respect your son, or respect your feeling, before you just tell the whole world that, hey, this is what's happening. But I also know the world should know, if there's somebody else going through that, aweze kusaidika. Ama pia kama kuna mtu pale nje anajua mengi kukuzishinda, uweze kusaidika. So guys, bye. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, share, and above all, beautiful people look like you. Ay, manze usingizi. Bye, guys.